Title, Romans 1:18-32, Are you a sinner or a righteous person? Content 1:18-32 Are you a sinner or a righteous person? Am I a sinner or a righteous person? The answer to this question is the first step in our faith. You have to check exactly where you belong between the two groups of sinners and the righteous. You must know how to go from being a sinner to becoming a righteous person. For this, Paul first explains sin. A correct understanding of what is sin allows us to discover who we really are and why we need the gospel. 1. Sin is blocking the truth of God, 18-20. God has provided two knowledge devices so that everyone can have the knowledge of God. One is in man, 19, and the other is natural revelation, 20. Therefore, all people can and know God. Based on this fact, the text is sin to block the truth of God. It is not knowing God. As a result, there are ungodliness, a sin against God, and unrighteousness, a sin against humans. Sin inevitably brings judgment from God. 2. Sin is a broken relationship with God, 21-32. Sin means a broken relationship, a broken relationship. Conversely, righteousness means a restored relationship. A normal relationship. Paul describes this as a gradual, four-step process that repeats itself. 1. First description, 21-27, Stage 1, Relationship with God, 21a, Stage 2, Internal corruption, 21b, 23, Stage 3, God's judgment, 24-26a, Stage 4, Fallen acts as a result of judgment, 26b, 27, 2, Second explanation, 28-32, Stage 1, Relationship with God, 28a, Stage 2, Internal corruption, 28b, Stage 3, God's judgment, 28c, Stage 4, Fallen acts as a result of judgment, 28c, 32, In summary, when we change, God also changes, the face of sin, and when we forsake God, He forsakes us, the face of sin. A human nature, dominated by bodily pleasures, selfishness, and ego, came into being. 3. We have a way to recover. God's wrath is manifesting not only in the last days, but also in the present. Living in this wrath of God is bound to be miserable. What should I do? The problem is our relationship with God. We must restore our relationship with God, the starting point of sin. Dear saints, how can a broken relationship be restored to a restored relationship? We do not have the strength or ability to solve the problem of sin on our own. Only in the gospel is the answer. 17.